Welcome to the Paulson Topic Series. Today we're talking about tactical products, and I'm specifically talking about tactical face shields. This is the model DK6 series. Model DK6 was specifically developed at the request of the military to have a face shield that would work both on the new ACH helmet and on the older Pasket helmet. Because both helmets were fielded at the same time, they needed to have face shields that could be worked would fit both designs, both the Pasket and the ACH, small through extra large. Has an attachment on the back that has a quick over-center buckle for locking it onto the helmet. The DK6 has a rubber seal mounted here in the front, so when the shield comes in to the deployed position and comes down, it engages the rubber seal to keep liquids from coming to the inside. We also have a liquid seal here in the band where it wraps around the helmet to keep liquids from coming down the helmet into the inside of this. Face shield has a long length. This length is actually stipulated by the military to protect the gas mask assembly and the lower neck area on the soldier. This long length and this particular angle, which were specified, were to clear the typical gas masks that are used by the military. The locking mechanism is mounted on just one side, but it's interchangeable. It can be moved from one side to the other. This allows a one-handed operation where you push with your thumb to release it and then lift the shield with the same hand, continuing to push it up until you get the auditory click of when it is into the fully stowed position. Now in this fully stowed position, if you're running or walking, the shield will not slowly slip down and get in your way because it's totally locked. To lower it, you only push it with your thumb, lower the shield, and it will then lock again as it comes into the lower position. Again, the seal sealing across the front. This particular model is the DK6X250 AFN. The AF stands for anti-fog coating that's on the interior, which also comes with a hard coating across the front. And the N indicates that the shield is manufactured from nylon. This is our highest ballistically rated shield. It also is the lightest because the nylon material is 20% lighter than the polycarbonate equivalent. The most popular model in the DK6 series is the DK6X250AF. This model was designed specifically for military use and kept in mind that we would also be using it for domestic police use. The military had the circumstance of they wanted to have one shield that would fit both ACH and Pasket, regardless of the helmet fielded, be able to supply one face shield that would fit each. This has a universal fitting band. It has the quick adjustment on the back with the locking over-center clamp. This shield has the single hand release pivot mechanism, and on the sides, and especially important to this product, is that there's hooks on the underside that hook underneath the shield, but these hooks are adjustable in the vertical dimension with this fastener right here. Loosen the fastener, slide the hook up, tighten it back into position. That way you can fine-tune this exactly the angle and to fit the shape of the helmet that you're fitting. We have to keep in mind there's many different types of helmets, there's many different manufacturers of the helmets, and then there's all sizes of these helmets. So trying to make a universal item can be a difficulty, but we feel we've accomplished it with this product. The latch mechanism is designed for one-handed operation. By pushing in on the latch and then raising the shield, you can move it up and it will latch into this upper position. The snap that you heard when it moves into the upper position is also an auditory reminder that you know the shield is fully up. When it's in the top position, the shield cannot come down even if you're running. And we've designed this so that you just push this latch in, and one-handed you can drop this right down and it'll latch back down into the deployed position. You'll notice that this lens is very, very thick. It has a optically corrected design, so it's thicker in the center, slightly thinner to the sides, and it meets the requirements for the military for optics, abrasion resistance, the anti-fog characteristics, and the clearances for gas masks, fitting all of the different helmets, and its operation and functionality. All has been tested extensively through the U.S. military. Another popular model in the DK6 series is the DK6X 250 AFS. This is an indicator that it has the anti-fog coating on the interior, hard coating on the exterior, and the notable difference is that the shield is much shorter. The reason for the shorter shield is multifold. One is it makes the helmet lighter because there's that much less material. Two is that when they wear an NBC cartridge, that would be the nuclear, biological, chemical cartridge, those cartridges are very large, and the shield, if it's the full 8 inches long, can interfere with the shape of the cartridge depending on which gas mask you're using. So by making the shield shorter, it doesn't interfere with that cartridge when it's mounted onto the full-face respirator. All the other features and benefits of this product remain the same as the 8-inch model. The next model in our series for the DK6 is the DK6 X250. This model is more economical. It does not carry the hard coating to the front or the anti-fog coating to the inside. All other features and benefits are exactly the same. The impact values are the same and the performance specifications, except for the coatings on the shield. This shield does cost less and will help your department purchase more shields for the same money. Continuing in the DK6 series is the DK6H150. The DK6H150 has a thinner face shield, as you can see from the edge of the shield, as compared to that .250 product that we were showing earlier. This is a much lighter weight face shield. For long deployment, it's less weight on your head, has the same length of coverage, all of the same features and benefits of the complete DK6 series. It has the one-handed catch and release mechanism. It has the latch mechanism on the back, that's the over-center buckle. It has the same adjustable hooks that are underneath to catch the underside of your helmet. So the DK6H150 is a lighter weight shield and is very popular with domestic police departments. The next model in our series is the DK6H.150S. The .150 indicates the thickness, so this is the thinner of the face shields. It is only 6 inches long, and this is for clearance for the NBC cartridge or any other large cartridge that may interfere with the face shield. All the other features and benefits remain, and as you can imagine, with the shield being shorter and it's our thinner shield, this is our lightest model that we have available. I'd like to now show you how to attach the DK6 to an ACH helmet. Again, this DK6 can fit both the ACH and the PASKET. First, pull the strap out on the back to open this up and estimate where you would like to have the hooks on the sides. I slid these down so they're just about even with the bottom of this line right here. Take your helmet, put the unit relatively centered over the top of the helmet, and bring it down until the hooks go over the edges of the two bottom flanges on the helmet. I'm recentering it just at this point. Now here on the back side, take this strap, put it into this mechanism. You can hear it ratcheting, and you'll see that there's a slot here. As this moves forward, push the end of the strap down into this slot. That's to control the end of the strap so the strap isn't hanging out. You can see it feeding down inside. Test it, Now I can go a little bit tighter. I'll move it 2 more notches. Now when this tightens up, it'll go over center, and then remember to give the final push to snap it. That's the lock mechanism right here. So now if I pull on this, it doesn't come open. You have to push this in before it would open. Now we've mounted this shield onto the helmet. You need to check that for the operation, up and down, and then that it comes all the way to the up position. And now we're going to check that the hooks are properly located on the underside. Turning it over, I can see that I have my hooks over the edge of the helmet, and if there's space, see we have a little space here underneath these hooks, I'll loosen this, move that also has a ratchet mechanism on it, and tighten that back into place. We're now ready to go. Just telling the story about all of the extensive testing that we had to go through in the development of this product. It was very interesting working with the military. They had soldiers that were in all different types of operations wearing our product, whether that was driving trucks or crawling through the mud or in Arctic conditions, jungle conditions, and for long periods of time. The items were very thoroughly vetted through almost every imaginable circumstance: transportation, storage, storage at low temperature, storage at high temperature. So having gone through all of this to be able to finally get this product into use into the U.S. military, the police departments can feel very confident about storing this item in their armories, deploying it out to their police officers and returning it back into storage, because all of this has been done over and over and over again just to prepare it for its military application.